So, hey again, YouTube. I know I'm wearing the same clothes as 2 videos now, and I'm sorry, but I also apologize for the loud noise in the background. My cat's being ridiculous, but I can't control her right now. And basically, I would have put all of what I'm about to say in my TBR video if I had known that I needed to say it before I went into work today. The 7-in-7 which was created by Frankie at Instead of Gold. The link to her channel will be down below. No, bad cat. The link to her channel will be down below. And basically this readathon is to read 7 books in 7 days. The only thing is they don't have to all be full novels. None of them technically have to be full novels. A play, a long poem, a set of short stories, something like that counts. Graphic novels, things like that as well. Basically, I have picked out my 7 things that I plan to read, only 2 of which overlap with my earlier August TBR. So those I'll just kind of show and say, yeah, look at them again. I'm also not going to really say anything about these ahead of time anyway, just because, yeah. So let's just get to titles, right? The first thing that I'm planning to read is Love and Friendship, a novel in a series of letters, which is by Jane Austen, and I'm going to read it from my Norton Anthology of Literature, Volume D, The Romantic Period, 8th edition. I had to buy the whole box set of these for a literature class I had last fall. So I have tons of access to early British and English literature. So basically, yes, Love and Friendship, a novel in a series of letters by Jane Austen, is from this book. The next 4 are all coming from the Norton Anthology of Drama. Going to be reading The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. And the next one I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce, so I'm just going to go at it. Baki, something. It's by Euripides. It's like a really, really well-known Greek classical play, but not like Oedipus and Antigone well-known. So, and I've read both Oedipus Rex and Antigone before in high school, but we didn't read this one, so I'm going to read this one. I also am going to read Waiting for Godot by Samuel Beckett, because I was a theater major, and was all we talked about in all of my classes was how cool Samuel Beckett is and how great Waiting for Godot is. So yeah, I'm also going to be reading Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw out of this book because I stage managed to play last fall. Yes, I stage managed to play last fall, in which they talked about Pygmalion. It was very important that there be a copy of the play, like, sitting around, and that the play Pygmalion had something to do with the theme of the play that was, I don't know exactly the correlation, but since then I have wanted to read it, and now I am going to. Ta-da! So that is 5 of the things that I'm going to read. The other 2 are the more substantial, and they are also the 2 that overlap with my August TBR from before. So I'm going to read the rest. I've only read 3, so I'm just going to not read anymore until this readathon starts, which I never said when that is, so I'll say it at the end, because if I say it in the middle, Losing Found Things by Brett Garcia Rose. This is a collection of 15 short stories. It's not very many pages, like 155, so I definitely should not have a problem reading this in a day if I can read the other things in a day. The longest and most unlikely that I will read in a day, though I have read longer in a day, Looking for Alaska by John Green. It is on my August TBR. It's my first John Green novel ever, and from what I've heard, he's very easy to read and very easy to get sucked into. So, yes. This is probably the first book I'm going to try to finish during the readathon, just because that way if I feel like I'm not going to finish it, I can still get through as many of the plays as possible before the week's over. So yeah. And basically, just to re-advertise for this readathon, it's called the 7-in-7 readathon. It is for August 4th through the 10th, and it was created by Frankie, and instead of gold, you can go follow the Twitter at 7-in-7 readathon, and once you go there, you'll see a list of all the hosts and all of that, and links to their TBRs and the original video and all kinds of stuff is on the Twitter page. So it'll save me the time of having to put everything in the doobly-doo. And I probably won't have links to these plays down there. I will put links to Losing Found Things and Looking for Alaska. And in my wrap-up video, if I had anything substantial to say about one play in particular or the Jane Austen read, then I will definitely still I'll put a link in that video to the Goodreads pages. But yeah. So this is my TBR stack. It doesn't look too great, but that's just because this has 4 in it, this has 1, and this one is hiding because it's a dark cover. So yes, this is my stack. And I can do it. I know I can. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. So yeah, I'm gonna go now, and I apologize for wearing the same clothes. At least my hair is different this time, right? This cat, I swear to God. She's cute, but she gets rambunctious at this hour. This hour is one of those hours where no one should be rambunctious. I should not be awake. But that's what happens when you work nights, right? You're up at stupid hours of the day. But anyway, I should probably get to bed. You guys should probably like this video, subscribe if you're interested, and check out the information in the doobly-doo about the readathon, and check out everyone involved in the readathon through their Twitter page. Do it. Do it. This is the first readathon that I'm fully participating in, and we'll be talking about and doing the Twitter sprints and putting up a wrap-up and all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm excited. You should be too. Bye, everyone.